I can't imagine how much harder it's going to be to find clay in the dark. Kinda hoping it turns in daytime soon. Well, here's some reeds. I don't know, I think I've got some reeds in storage back home, but just in case I don't, let's gather some up. We can turn these into paper, which we can turn into books, which you can turn into bookshelves. I've already shown how to make a cake, and reeds turn into sugar to make a cake, but you can also do it to make paper and books and bookshelves. Paper and books are just a way to get to the bookshelves as an actual item. Paper and books right now don't do anything other than make the bookshelf. You can't write in them or read them or anything. And the bookshelf itself is just a decoration item. You can't do anything with it. You can't take the books out of that and read them or anything. I'm hoping that becomes an element in the future that can happen, though. And it looks like I'm probably not going to be finding clay here either, in these wonderful chunk errors. Oh, clay! I do like the ice in the water. It makes traveling on the across the lake areas a little bit easier. It'd probably be a bit more annoying if we had a boat, though, having to try and get around all the ice. There's a red mushroom. We could make some mushroom soup. I could do that when we get home, if nothing else. If I don't find any clay, I guess we'll have one new thing to do. Mushroom soup isn't very new to Minecraft either. We just haven't done it yet, because I haven't really been bothered. Mushroom soup is a very inefficient food source. First, because mushrooms are rare, fairly rare. And second, because you have to craft a bowl in order to have mushroom soup. And you have to have both kinds of mushrooms, the red and the other kind, the brownish kind, in order to have mushroom soup. So it's a very inefficient food source. But if nothing else, from like a more role-playing standpoint, it's an interesting food source. More food, even inefficient foods, always worthwhile. Even like wheat and bread, that's also an incredibly inefficient food source, and it's a bit worthwhile to have. At the very least, you can stack wheat, carry a workbench around with you, and then plop the workbench down and make bread whenever you want it. It's a bit more efficient in terms of inventory that way than pork, but in terms of gathering and using, and pork is just easier by a wide margin, really. Look at this. I can find iron easier than I can find clay. This is getting fairly annoying in that respect. Come on, clay. Where are you hiding? I'm exploring here way more than I originally had anticipated when I started this set of videos. I wonder what the file size of this world's going to be when I get done. It was 10.03 megabytes when I started this set. It'll be interesting to see what it ends up as when I get done with these set of videos, when I either find clay or I give up on it. And I wish it would turn daytime already, because nighttime's totally useless. I mean, I like it for the atmosphere, but as far as actually accomplishing anything in it, it's really kind of annoying. I can't believe I've done all this traveling and I have yet to find clay. In my local friends server that I occasionally hop on here for Minecraft, I found like a whole, I don't know, 2 chests full worth of clay already. And it's really easy to find, but like I said, I use the Painterly pack, texture pack, so it's incredibly easy to find to begin with because it's red blocks. You can't miss red blocks even from a distance. I mean, from a distance, clay looks like smooth stone, so it's easier to skip, but in regular texture packs. But also, there's a question I've been asked why I haven't used a texture pack by now in this set of videos, or in this series, this Let's Play series. And one, I want this Let's Play to stick to vanilla Minecraft in all things, texture packs, no mods, all that good stuff. And 2, I want to, in my next series, I want to use a texture pack, custom texture pack, custom Painterly pack. And I want to just kind of keep that unique more to that series. So we started this in vanilla Minecraft, and we're going to finish this particular series in vanilla Minecraft. That's just how it's going to go. And even though I've been talking about Painterly providing a little advantage when it comes to finding clay, I mean, it's kind of nice to have a default look at clay too, and see how finding it that way goes, because that's the natural intended challenge, I suppose. It'd really help if I could get off this snow stuff. I realize that this was originally a snow world, like I've said, but you would think that there would be more biomes showing up than just snow all the time, because I didn't explore before the biomes came about. I really didn't honestly explore all that much of this world. I mainly stuck to my spawn point more than anything. The only real exploration I did was in Coal Cave Alpha, and that didn't go this far out. But the game must like to give me snow on this map, for whatever ridiculous reason. So I'll continue to wander around. Clay. Stupid clay, I'm still not finding you. Where are you? I could only imagine desert biomes would be the easiest way to come across a decent amount of clay. It can't be the only way to come across clay, but it's got to be the easiest. Short of, you know, using a third-party program to just cheat it in. Hello, fairly lonely pine tree. How are you? Clay. Where are you? I don't want gravel, I want clay. This is really bumming me out. No clay to be found anywhere. It's getting to about an hour's worth of footage too, so I'm going to be ending this before too long. This set of videos, anyway, I mean. This will probably be videos 97 and 98, I think. So after this, we'll only have 2 more videos worth. I'll probably make a another half-hour video for video number 99, and video 200 might be an hour-long ending special video. I have no idea what we'd do in it. Maybe some more random exploring or something, but of course at the end of the video 200 we will take the final plunge off of our tower into our little test pool down at Bedrock. That'll be interesting. Don't worry, I haven't done it off camera yet or anything to see if it works. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. I want to save that little surprise for that final video. I'm fairly certain it'll work, but I'm not totally positive, so we'll just have to wait and see on that, I guess. And I'm thinking, since these are only 1 block high, this was the area I went to earlier when I was showing you guys the new updates with the birch trees and the squid and all of that other fun stuff. This must be the area I explored earlier, which is nice. If it is, that means that we're fairly relatively close to home, so I can continue to explore a little bit. I think when I originally started this set of videos today, I was expecting clay to be as easy to find as it was on the multiplayer server that I hang out on once in a while, and I was totally mistaken. Silly me. Whatever. Sorry to get you guys' hopes up about finding clay, because clearly we haven't done that yet. Random fail is a random fail. Well, since I gotta end this video sometime, and I gotta end it fairly soon, I think I'll just finish out the rest of this Minecraft day looking for clay. If I don't find it by then, I will start to head home when it gets night, because there's really not a lot you can do at night, and another full night out here in Minecraft might annoy me more than necessary. Because nighttime messes with your eyes, especially if you don't lay down a bunch of torches, and I haven't bothered to do that, so yeah. This would be another good area for clay to show up at, but it's not here. And that is annoying. Clay! Show up, please. I don't need a lot of clay, I just need clay. I only need enough for 4 clay item bricks to make 1 brick block. That's really all oh, there's clay right there. Sweet. This has to be clay. Now I get to finish the video with some actual clay. This right here, this grayish block, this is clay. And right over there you'll see some, over here is some stone, smooth stone blocks. This is why I say it's easy to pass up clay, because the distinction's pretty easy to see right here up close, but when you're far off away, that looks a lot like that. So, but like I said, see, it's by water and it's right here with sand. That's the markers to help you find clay. Oh, I'm so glad I finally found this stuff. Okay, let's gather this up. You'll see 1 clay brick, or natural block, gives us, well, 4 in there. And there's 8, so it gives at least 4. But see, I'm so happy. We finally found some clay. Took all of this searching. You know, if I'd have headed the other way from my home base over in the same direction I went from my last exploring for the updates, I probably would have found this a lot sooner. But whatever. Random exploring is fun, nonetheless. No, the game. Alright, I'm back. Clearly the game is not as appreciative of clay as I am. Because it crashed as soon as I was gathering all this clay. So how wonderful. Anyways, let's continue. I do have a full stack, 64, and then there's 25 there. So you'll see it's very easy to gather a lot of clay in just this small little chunk of it. By the way, if you notice that my armor is down at all, I don't know if it is or not, from the previous video recording before the game crashed, it's because I spawned inside the clay and I had to jump up out of it. So when I originally spawned in here, it was like inside and I was taking some damage, so that's why. If there's any discrepancy between the armor, that's what happened. I wasn't out like fighting mobs or anything. I literally just spawned back in where the game crashed on me. So yeah, anyways. We found clay. I am so happy. Shovels make it really easy to gather this stuff. Let's go get that last block. Whew, I'm so happy we got clay. Any more right around here? I'm gonna head home now that I got the clay. I've got more than enough than I could hope for. So anyway, out of this one little spot of clay that we found here, I have 3 stacks full of clay balls and 25 more. So you see it's easy, once you find clay, it's easy to gather up a decent amount of it for building and stuff. It's just that finding it is a fairly tricky prospect. Anyways, now that I've found clay, we can go home and I'll smelt it and build with it. I think I'll go ahead, instead of building a building, I'll go ahead and add a chimney to our home. That's the easiest thing I can do with the bricks, really. And it won't take very long. It shouldn't, I don't think. I'm so happy we found clay. I was literally, like, if it had turned night right now, without me finding that one clay deposit, I would have literally just turned around and headed back to home base without it. That would have sucked. I'm glad I was able to finish my objective for this set of videos, which was finding the clay. Would have been a big bummer to me, and probably to you guys, to get all excited to find clay and not to be able to find it. I will say the one thing that the default textures has going for it over the Painterly pack is that the clay brick blocks that you can use to build with, in my opinion, look better in default than they do in Painterly, but yeah, whatever. It's really neither here nor there. It's just a random observation. Don't worry, we'll get to see a lot of the Painterly pack in my next Minecraft series, Sam's Minecraft Adventures. That'll be the main texture pack I use. Probably the only texture pack I use. Simply to keep everything uniform and even. Another reason I don't use custom texture packs in this particular series is because they break every time there's a new content update, like tomorrow or the next day or whatever. Whenever the beds are added, the custom texture packs will be broken, as will mods. And that means that there'll be some waiting involved for at least a few days for the texture packs to work again. Anywhere up to a few weeks for certain mods to work again. I don't use mods, so I'm not worried about that. And the Painterly people are pretty good at getting their texture packs fixed easily within a few days of them being broke with a new update. So I'm not too worried about that either. But that's one reason why I haven't bothered with a custom pack, at least in this Let's Play series, is because, again, new updates and they break. So but, like I said, next series, I'm sure I'll have a Painterly pack, and we'll just have to deal with updates breaking them. It's not like I make Minecraft videos every day anyway. By the time I make another video after an update and the texture pack breaks, it'll probably be fixed, so I can only imagine it won't be that big of an issue. And here we are back home. I'd like to say this is kind of an original marker, all these burning trees, but that lava fall up on the surface that we seen earlier, that's kind of an indication that these kind of forest fires can happen naturally if they're by natural lava falls like that. And that was like clay wool, that's why I got it, in case you're wondering. 'Cause it's different. Yay, back home again. Now the funsies can happen. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a full stack of clay. And that'll be enough. I'll leave the rest of these clay balls for you guys to mess with. I'll just put them up in here, I guess. But we'll cook those clay into bricks, and we'll turn the bricks into brick blocks, and we'll see about making ourselves a chimney for our home. Let's take all this random junk out of the way. Well, I'm waiting for the clay to cook. I'll turn this stuff into paper. So this is sugar. If you want sugar, you just put reeds in one block and you get sugar. I don't know why they're called sugar canes, but they're reeds, whatever. To make paper, you put 3 like this, just like you would with wheat for bread, only you make paper. So there we have paper. You can't do anything with the paper yet. You can't write on it or anything. The only thing you can do with it is make some bookies. And how is it that we make books? I think it's this way. I think you go down with paper, you get yourself a book. We'll just turn this all into books. Okay, so out of these 8 books, we should be able to make a bookshelf, and I'm not entirely sure how to do that either. Maybe it's like making a door? No? No, it's not that. Well, this is lame. Fine. Let me check my wiki crafting recipes. Yes, I printed them off for easy access. Bookshelf, bookshelf, bookshelf. Oh, you need wood. That makes sense, I guess. Righty-o. So we need some wood. So in order to make a bookshelf, I guess you do this. You put books there in the middle, and you put wood planks along the sides, like so, like a sandwich. And you get yourself bookcases. And that's all we can do. So now we have extra books because we don't have enough to make a third. So let's see. Bookshelves. Where do we have decent room for bookshelves? Guess right there and there. And there you go, bookshelves. It's just a decorative item, but you can stack them to make higher bookshelves and all that stuff if you want. As you see, they go together pretty well. If you want to make an official home and not just a random base like I made, it actually kind of helps make a homish feel. Another thing I could show you is we take a stack of this clay here, and you can make regular clay natural blocks again that you can use to store clay or build with. And essentially all you do is this, and you get yourself a clay block. I'll just go ahead and make a few, and you get clay blocks like this, and you can build with them too. So if you like the natural look of clay, well, there you go. A stack of clay will make 16 blocks, which you could of course break down again for the clay balls in order to make bricks. So let's see, let's put some clay down. Let's just do this for demonstration purposes. See, there's natural clay again. And there you go. It's good enough for now. I'll save the rest for you guys to build with. I'll just dump it in there, along with these extra books and these extra reeds. Alright, so now we've only got about half of these cooked, but these are bricks. In order to make the brick blocks to build with, you basically just do what you did with the natural clay a minute ago, and you get yourself brick blocks using the bricks in the 4 squares. Now we have 9. So we're going to end up with 16 because we're cooking a stack of clay, so it's going to be 16 brick blocks to build with. Where do we want our chimney? Chimney. I know what we'll do. You know what? I realize that chimneys usually require fireplaces, but we'll go ahead and make ours a chimney for a water. Our infinite water source will now have, I guess, what would be called a water place instead of a fireplace and a chimney, for no good reason other than just to have it. So, brick blocks. There you go. There's bricks. And we need some more. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know why that's taking forever. Okay, so that, and that. We'll have at least 3 more. Whoops. Okay, so this isn't going to be exactly a very true to form fireplace, but none of these demonstration things that I've made are really true to form. It's just more to show you guys what they look like. So let's just go ahead and I hate to break glass, but whatever. Makes me cringe every time I hear that sound. Alright, we're not going to have a lot more bricks to build with at this point. I could cook more, but I'm ready to be getting done with this set of videos because it's going to be like an hour and a half by the time I get done now. This might make 97, 98, and 99. The next video might be the final video for this series. I don't know. I'll have to see when I render it out. Well, we're on the final stretch, so I might as well just wait for that clay to be done. Let's see, what else can I show you guys in the meantime? I don't know, I've done quite a bit already. I'm sure there's stuff in this game that I haven't shown you yet, but I'll let you explore some of that for yourself. For sure. Come on already, you're cooking so slow. I guess we could test what a note block sounds like on clay. Oh, and I didn't show this the last time I showed these note blocks, but you can set the notes. So right-clicking will constantly raise the pitch, and then when you find one you like, you just left-click in order to keep it on that same pitch, same note. So you can set it to a different pitch, set different note blocks to a different pitch, and then keep it on the same note. And if you use redstone, you can automatically set it to play that certain note. If you have a different line of note blocks, you can set them to different notes and make it kind of like a band with redstone and stuff. I'm no good with redstone, so I'm not going to bother with that, but yeah, there you go. Hey, we're finally done. Last 3, good. We'll have 4 more blocks, it looks like, to mess with. And keep in mind there's all that clay in storage, and there's those clay blocks down there that you can use to make more bricks if you want to expand or build your own brick thing. So let's make some more. Oops, that was dumb. And there we go. I guess we'll go ahead and do that. And there's our little water place instead of a fireplace. I know it's not very good. It doesn't have the little hole for air to come up out of and stuff, but since it's a water place, it doesn't exactly need a big chimney or anything either. It's just kind of a design look. And if I was really making it, I'd make the back wall brick and expand out the far end wall and stuff, but whatever, it's just for design, just for demonstration purposes. I'll put it there. Maybe go ahead and put some torches there. There you go, there's brick. It's a bit more stable than sand and other materials. It's probably comparable to like cobblestone or smooth stone or whatever. It's certainly more stable than natural clay would be. I think natural clays is about as stable as probably sand, even though it doesn't fall to gravity like sand does, so you could use it for ceilings and stuff if you wanted to build with that. But there you go. Pretty much showed you guys clay and bricks. Another interesting building material, much like sandstone. I think one of the things we'll explore next time is using sandstone to build with. Because I don't think I've done that yet either. I don't think I've showed you guys sandstone. Or if I have, it's only been like one block or two of it. It hasn't really been a lot, so we might work with that next time. Or we might do something completely different. Who knows? But thanks for watching in this set of videos. We've been playing more Minecraft, random exploring for the win. Found clay, turned it into bricks, which we turned into brick blocks, and we also made natural clay blocks, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, thanks for watching, boys and girls. I am the Good Old Gamer, and this has been more Minecraft. Stay tuned for the next video or two to finish out this particular Let's Play series. And for those of you big fans of Minecraft out there, as I've said, I will continue on with a brand new series soon after we finish this one. So look forward to that. And as I said before, thanks for watching, and bye for now. Before we end this, let's go ahead and save and quit. And we'll see exactly what the size of this world ended up as. When I started this set of videos, like I've said, it was 10.03 megabytes. Let's see what it is now. 17.25 megabytes. So we've gained almost 7.5 megabytes in this set of videos just randomly exploring to get clay. And just for a comparison, yeah, that's almost double what we started with in this single set of videos, just doing that exploring. Yeah, so in the 196 videos prior to this set, we had 10.03 megabytes. In this single set of 2 or 3 videos, we've had 7.25 more. So there's something interesting for you. Anyways, yeah, bye for now.